fucking same, dude.
And on that note, welcome to TokuTalk, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us. That was just a little bit of editorializing about, I think it was Brendan Lee Mulligan answering D&D question. It was like D&D support, something like that.
Yep, it was the channel Wired on YouTube. Their tech support series just relabeled as D&D support because it was Brendan Lee Mulligan.
Yeah. They actually just came out with one about like samurai history because of Assassin's Creed Shadow. So
fair enough.
Totally fun.
Fair enough.
But yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome to TokuTalk, our podcast style stream where we talk about anything and everything geek, but we've mainly focused on tokusatsu. But not today. Not today. We are not going to focus on tokusatsu. We are going to dive into all of the other stuff we are geeks of, all of the other fandoms that we are fans of, and we are going to just fantasize, materialize, and just see what we can concoct from everything. But we'll get to that in just a bit. As always, we are going to first of all jump behind the morphing grid. This is where we talk about the session last night. And yeah, we had to cut it a little bit. We had to make it a little bit short once again. This time it was my fault. I had other personal obligations to take care of before the stream, and then we started off a little bit late. But we surprisingly got through a lot. I think it was like 3+ hours. So yeah, we definitely got through a good bit. Oh yeah, right. Thank you, Jazz.
Did you get our audio too while we're at it?
I believe.
Yeah, his audio's fine. I checked it.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
I checked it. It's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Thank you, Jazz.
Okay. Appreciate you.
Shout out to Jazzer keeping us in check.
Yeah, our special guest and Starlight feature from our last episode.
Check it out on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I could do this.
I'm hoping that whatever he's plotting revenge for that infamous thing that I did to him, I'm hoping it's either going to be really embarrassing or really good.
And it's
why would you hope it's embarrassing?
My hope is that it's at PMC completely in public.
Exactly.
It's probably is going to be. He's probably like, if at that time he's doing like his own stuff, or if he wants me to like put it on TokuNexo, he'll probably like have it recorded.
Oh yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if you dragged your ass up on a stage at some karaoke bar. I was like, here, come sing the most effeminate song you could possibly imagine. Ready, go.
I will sing. I will sing. I will survive. On that.
Nah, he'll have you.
I want to see it.
Yeah. Hold on.
The defeat. I see the defeat in that face.
Either I will survive or I need a hero.
It's gonna be fun. But yeah. So first of all, we're gonna jump into behind the morphing grid. Who wants to start off? We went through a lot last
Yeah,
session.
we went through quite a bit. I'll actually go ahead and start this one off. I have no problem with that. So Josh got a girlfriend.
I got
About damn time.
Yep. The guy, we've kind of had Grace palling around a little bit more now, which is nice. I managed to give Squirrel the ultimate fuck you and make him choose between playing Dean or Tokuro. And I'm real proud of that.
Yay.
And I also got to
happy with what he picked.
And we also got to have a fun time with, just a big old Kingdom Hearts reference. And,
it was
he
loved
that.
It. Yeah, we're not gonna go into too much detail because you guys can watch the stream on your own.
For sure.
Watch the stream.
Still abundantly clear that this team is like heavily affiliated with Olympia, which is fun, which is a good time. We are setting up for a really important mission, and above all, we got our battleizer. We have our power-ups for the season.
Yeah, big team power-up.
Yeah, called Hive Mode. It's gonna be.
I'm proud of that name.
It's good. It's really good.
It is
I'm
really
expecting it to be like some kind of a like acronym.
Nope.
I'm actually.
It's like capital HIVE.
I'm like Hive mode sound. I was like Hive mode sounds good. I hadn't named it up until this point. Up until I was giving it to you guys in the session, I was like, "Fuck it, Hive mode. That sounds cool."
I still want it to be like capital HIVE, and then someone says, "Does it mean anything?" No.
Nah.
I just want to emphasize Hive. Go ahead.
I was thinking, like, did you mean to specialize specific weapons for the characters that we had made?
I was giving you guys weapons loosely based on what your insect was.
Fair.
So, like your punch daggers, right? It's a bee. They're supposed to be stingers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
they're
Beedrill.
just giant stingers.
Like Beach.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
they're stingers. Yeah.
Oh,
that's why friggin' Squirrel has the big, arm blade things like a mantis, and he's got a big old cannon, and she's got battle fans.
I feel like I should get piercing damage for that though.
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't have piercing damage in this game.
They have
They have slashing.
yeah.
Slashing.
Yeah.
What did you
Because
get? What did you get for your thing?
I got a
Me?
blaster. I got a big
Both
old
yours.
blaster.
I've got the little scorpion tail, and then I get claws.
I mean, mine is
Ooh.
easy. It's just Common Rider Drake.
I mean, I actually, you know what? Funny enough, I was the inspiration for that cannon. Wasn't like a handheld like Kamen Rider Drake style cannon.
Yeah,
It
it's
was,
like
no, it was like Desert Thunder cannon from the movie, for the Turbo movie.
oh,
Big fuck
like
off
a-
cannon,
Oh,
like a hold it with two hands, hold it up at your hip, kind of
say less. Yeah,
like heavy cannon. Yeah,
yeah,
think like Zarya from Overwatch. That's a better
yeah.
comparison.
Sky Ray blaster.
Mhm.
I was
Love
thinking
it.
of the.
Big gun.
I was thinking of the bolt. The what was it? Monster Hunter bolt gun. I forgot
Oh,
what it's
the
called.
heavy bow gun.
Yeah, the heavy bow gun. I was thinking of that.
That's accurate,
That,
yeah.
but plasma.
Ooh.
big old energy bolt.
Energy blast. Yeah.
I'm thinking of the image of my drill is the exact same like drill as Grease's, you know?
Well, it's not drill. It's a.
Well, it's not, I mean it's a punch dagger.
It's like a lance. It's like
Uh-huh.
like
I'll show 'em.
do you know Gaia the Fierce Knight?
No,
With-
it's not that big.
No.
Huh?
It's not like that. I guess it's not.
Not like the
punch dagger,
spiral
what is it?
shaver?
No.
But yeah,
This is more what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Was it not?
oh, do you still? I
haven't
need to
got
give you
there
guys
yet.
access to do that.
Yeah, I'll send him a DM.
Yeah. I need to give you guys access to the chat,
It
More
is,
akin to this.
but
It's a Qatar is the proper term for
where
it.
is it?
Ooh.
I just
He
posted
DM'd
it
me.
in the I just sent him a DM. I could
I'm
send
gonna-
it in the
Oh, okay, gotcha. No, you're good.
Do it anyway.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's a Qatar is what it's called.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Okay.
That's more what they are.
No, that's fair. That's absolutely
That-
fair.
That makes way too much sense, and that looks even cooler in my imagination.
I mean, obviously they're going to be stylized, but
A little stylized, little tip of that,
It's
here
like
and
a-
there.
Giant Wolverine claw.
yeah, just in
Yeah.
singular.
Yeah.
I would like to, and also, were you ad libbing that entire like? Well, I mean, of course you're gonna be ad libbing for like the Layla and Joshua thing.
Which one?
Oh, I was bullshitting that on the spot. I completely forgot you'd even messaged her, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
So, that was totally off the cuff.
you and I were both having oh shit moments at that point.
I was like, fuck, and then you just kept opening your
Who
mouth.
was the
and
one that
inserting your
brought
foot,
it
and
up?
I'm like,
Do you remember?
Me,
Roman brought it up.
Oh, so you fucked yourself over.
exactly.
Yeah, and then he kept opening his mouth and inserting his foot, and I went, all right, cool. Like, this is a bad bitch. She's gonna smack the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Roll with it.
She is gonna. She is
What
a
is
bad
your
bitch.
evasion?
What was my? No, what was my? Well, was it my evasion or was it my toughness?
I told you to pick.
Ah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was very sentimental. A little more role playing this time. We didn't really go into combat.
Not many dice rolls.
Yeah.
I think I rolled more dice than anybody else. Until the very end.
Oh yeah, we also did the trading in the hollow room. But other than that, we didn't really do anything too crazy. We were just honestly just setting up the next mission, which is gonna be absolutely insane. Long story short, if we fail, if we mess up at any point, we will be enemies of the state.
Bless your dice, make sure they're nice and listening, make sure they're kind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I set all the DCs super low for Roman.
Be more me fuckers.
There won't even be a DC
that's
for
the
Roman.
word.
There won't be even DC for Roman. It'll just be a pass. Yeah, pass. Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna tell.
Totally.
Like, don't even roll anymore. You're fine.
Yeah. Just tell me what you're doing.
I've been getting better. They've been slightly nice to me. I swear, it's like my insect run and my dice are both like rivaling on me. Like, get your shit out of your ass, motherfucker.
But yeah, it's also fun playing Grace. I was not expecting to do that, but honestly, I'm down to do it. I'm absolutely down to do it. I think it would be honestly best since I know who the person she's yeah. So
like I was wholeheartedly like, yeah, no, I will happily do this. I've got no problem with that. Like, we'll get this done.
Yeah.
And then the more this stuff started coming up, I was like, I know nothing about this woman.
Yeah. I know. It's all good.
I will kind of just let him do his thing with that because I can't keep her away forever.
Yeah,
especially now.
I was
half hoping you were gonna be like, all right, cool, I gotta go. I'll see you there in a bit, or I'll see you when I get back and teleport out. But you were like, nah, here, I'm gonna grab your hand. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Guess we're doing this.
We haven't said the month of moment then. But I mean,
because I thought she was like, yeah, she's part of the team now. She's the Fran.
Mm-hmm.
She's the Fran of the group. So I just thought, time to go to work. This is our job now.
Also, I love. Oh, there he is.
What?
Our missing member.
Oh,
there he is.
Morning, sleepyhead.
I got like super fucking high.
Oh my god. What an entrance. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now joined by our resident weirdo, Squirrel. Speaking of Squirrel getting absolutely high, check us out at PMC 2026. We are about to get dude, it's gonna be a fucking party.
Like the entire weekend from
the whole fucking weekend is gonna be crazy. Imagine all of these. Well, not the chair, but these guys.
We'll ship the chair there.
These guys plus 4 other people in one room for TokuTalk. We are gonna be doing TokuTalk the Thursday before PMC.
It's about the Thursday the 26th, I want to say
27th, I think.
Is it the 27th?
I think. But yeah, we are gonna be doing that. We are gonna be, and honestly, I think we're gonna go in head empty.
You are correct. 27th.
Yeah, we're gonna go in head empty. The only thing we're gonna be planned for is behind the
PMC.
Behind the morphing grid. That's
it. After that, behind the morphing grid. After that, we're just gonna be talking about PMC.
We're gonna be talking about PMC, probably Power Rangers, and then we're just gonna go shit crazy.
Off the cuff.
Yeah, off the cuff. Crazy.
Go off. After a while, one of us will be like, oh yeah, we're streaming. We should probably turn that off.
Yeah. So check us out. But yeah, Squirrel. You made a very big decision last night. Had your Kingdom Hearts moment. How was that for you?
Let's start with the big questions.
Jesus.
Obviously, it was only fair that since I forced my decision on the Ecliptor, he would have to force the decision on me. It was only fair.
Fair. Yeah.
You know, it was like zero.
I'm glad you
green, gold.
respect that.
Yeah. So what? So you had to choose which one was going to have the power, which one you were going to mainly play, and then the other person was just going to be like in the base, right? So
I'm so sorry.
what was like the deciding factor for you? Like, what were you like contemplating on?
Who I actually wanted to play. I have to make the big boy decision.
At which point, if that's the case, I'm surprised you chose Dean. Because you literally chose to kill off Dean and get Toshiro because you didn't want to play Dean. So
Yeah.
I think so. My theory behind that, right? You can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Was that you didn't want to play Dean because you're like, I don't know, this might be a little too hard for me. It's a little bit, something I'm not really interested in. I kind of want to go back to playing Zero. Still really attached to that character. But then you started playing Toshiro, who's basically just Zero 2.0.
it really is.
It really is.
As things went along, it was no, this is just playing Zero again, and I'm not having any fun with this. And so you're like, maybe I could switch back to Dean.
No, because when I gotta play Zero again, like literally play Zero, dude, I was so fucking happy.
That's right.
He was a lot nicer than he was in Olympia.
That's fair.
Yeah. But yeah. Was there anything else of point that you wanted to talk about like last night's session? Anything we did? Anything someone said? We got our battleizer. Josh got a girlfriend.
Her mom knowing stupid as fuck.
Right? That I hate that so much. I hate it. It's just like, where the hell did this come from? And why does she have to follow me everywhere? Like, did you just like talk to my mom and ask her what she would have done?
No.
That seriously seems like that's what you did.
We could have. We can do that.
Genuinely, do you know how I'm able to play that mom-like character for your mom so easily and match your mom so perfectly?
It's
you have the same mom.
My mom did the same shit. You forget, I grew up Mormon.
Oh, right. Right, that makes sense.
We have shared trauma there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100% accurate. I got you now. Okay, I understand.
Yep.
I just when I found out she was following me around, I'm like, the hell? What is wrong with you?
That's what parents
That's a problem.
do. That's what parents do. Especially in the fictional world.
Yeah.
That's what they do. It's the term is, I think, helicopter mom or tiger mom. Constantly hovering around you.
Mama bear?
No.
No.
Helicopter specifically mom. Like hovering around you.
Yeah. Helicopter mom.
So helicopter mom. But yeah, it was unfortunately cut a little bit short, but we are getting ready for a really big mission. So let's go down the line. You can either talk as yourself or as your character. How do you feel about the weight, the pressure that is on our shoulders as we head off for this thing? Let's go with Roman.
Shit, man.
You want to talk you can, like I said, you can talk as a player or as your character.
Shit, man. We're not I can't believe we're preparing for this. Let alone I'm on a timed fuck, I forgot.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You set up a date. You set up a fucking date for our mission, which means we cannot mess up. Otherwise, you're
fucked.
Absolutely.
And not in the fun way.
Not in the fun way.
No.
And oh god, I'm pretty sure
yours will not survive.
I'm pretty sure the matter of like we all have like loved ones and the ones that care for us that we have a ton of weight on our shoulders, and I'm really hoping that we can just pull through this, and so I can finally just get this. I want to get this mission over with, just so I can enjoy a bit more time with Layla.
Nice. Oh.
Oh,
Now,
it's so cute. I love it.
Let's ask the big question. Who is Josh more scared of? The Voxian or Layla?
There is a correct answer.
So when I was making Layla, I was really thinking of Revi, but with a little bit of
Yes.
Yeah. Fred Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Revi.
Bet I got you.
Oh god, I'm gonna get my shit rocked in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
So
Layla,
yeah,
which is the correct answer?
That is the correct answer.
All right.
because
The word to the wise to you boys and men out there. Your significant other should scare you, right? You should be afraid of them a little bit, always a little bit. The only person who should scare you more is your mother,
or your sisters.
No.
Oh, I forgot.
And not scared as in like you should live every day in fear. Just like
fear. No, like the level of respect you have for them to have
absolutely.
a little bit of fear.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Squirrel, where are you at? Or where is Dean at? Or Toshiro? As his like first mission as like command support.
Yeah. Gotta watch with the cottonmouth.
Yeah.
So, Toshiro's just gonna kind of be chilling now.
Word.
Because he kind of literally was Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he didn't want to be a
No
Ranger in the
shit.
first place.
Fair.
He was just kind of dragged by Jackson to be a Ranger.
Jackson thought it would be a good fit. Lesson
Um,
learned.
Zero's ready, dude. Not Zero.
Dean.
Dean's ready, dude.
Set.
Like, he knows the mission, he knows the tactics, he's ready.
We're ready. Plus, we also have. I think it's gonna be Lightning. From Olympia, so we have that covered. Step 1 done. So we're good.
I mean, I'm impressed at the fact that you guys were able to take down the Ecliptor from the book without even. I didn't even roll Jackson. Jackson didn't fight in that. That was all you guys.
Yay!
Easy.
So like,
here's our greatest like our greatest like our strong like I don't know how to say it, I don't know how to describe it. We are good at fighting, but we kinda I feel like we're kind of iffy on infiltration and incognito type stuff.
I have stealth.
you guys haven't done it yet.
I have stealth.
We kind of did at
you started to at the camp. You started to, and then homeboy here got shot, and all hell broke loose.
Dang, Squirrel. Ruined our whole ass plan.
Yeah.
Alright. Artemis, you can either talk as a player or as Cassie. Where is your head at?
Well, as a player, I'm like really excited to see what happens. As Cassie, she's just happy Dean's back.
Shocker.
I knew you were gonna say that, that's why I said that. Anyways, no, she's really nervous about this whole mission too, because it's just like, I don't want to go to jail. Don't want to do that, so no thank you.
Oh, it's not jail. It's
Oh, I know, but you know what I
bro.
mean.
It's fucking Guantanamo.
Yeah, I know.
It's a black site
I'm
prison.
aware.
It's fucking
I'm aware,
Guantanamo,
I'm just
bro.
like... Yeah, Cassie's too soft for that shit. Like, she might be badass, but that respect, nope.
There's a limit. There's a limit we don't cross.
And as always, Ecliptor has a very interesting perspective because he has to play it as a player and as a DM. So where is your head at?
as the DM, I'm nervous, right? Because like I want things to
Roman?
go well. I want Roman to not roll poorly.
Roman.
I want things to go well for everyone in general.
Right.
But at the same time, like let the dice tell the story, right?
That's true.
Yeah, that's how Dean died.
Yeah. So it's kind of one of those. Let the dice fall how they may.
Right.
Yeah, roll the punches. Jackson is probably as locked in as he's ever been.
Let's go.
Because he's like, this is my opportunity to fix things.
Yeah.
So that's his thought process there.
I think Shindo is kind of in the same space now. I think part of like having Grace there, I think part of it is like concerned that she's like involved at all, but also it's comfort that like she's at least in the command center. She's not like out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like where
She's
she
not in
could
harm's way.
yeah.
Jackson 100% is going to have Alyssa standing by in the command center waiting.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not going anywhere. You're going to sit right here with Billy and Grace. You're going to sit chill.
So just having, especially with Alyssa and Toshiro, which that's going to be fucking interesting having Grace and Toshiro together in the same space. I think it's also comforting. And also the fact that like she seems very understanding of that Shindo was like kind of is in kind of this like capacity, willing to support in that manner, not just like it's not just that she knows, she's like, I'm going to help you
in it.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Shindo's kind of in like just geek mode at this moment. Like this is like
now you get to live out your dream.
Yeah,
right?
this is like the Justice League versus like Cadmus kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's very like locked in, very ready to go, very to just be that superhero again. So yeah, tomorrow, next week, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we should be good. I don't know anyone having
I don't
anything.
foresee any problems.
Yeah, the only thing would just be like illness or something like unforeseen. So
some sort of emergency popping up.
But yeah, so we should be good. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. So
B square.
Yeah. We should be almost done with this arc, and then everybody else can start joining back again.
This coming Monday should be the last.
This should be
part of this arc,
so we should be good.
Should be it.
I will message all of my friends to start watching again. We're gonna jump into some nerd news. First,
the question thing for Eclipser, like what's our expectations for the next thing, and like one good question.
I mean,
if you've got one, like by all means.
I was gonna say, do you have anything like specially made? Well, aside from the whole mission itself, are there specific scenarios where we most definitely will fail in the worst ways possible?
I want you to know that when I said that at the start of this episode, right? At the start of this whole stream, the thing I was talking about, where I said I sit down with a couple bullet points in a dream, that's true.
That's it.
Most of the time, I don't even sit down with bullet points.
He has an idea. All he knows is the mission objective, where it's happening, and then everything else is winging it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I have ideas of what could happen if you guys fail. I have ideas of what could happen if you guys roll crits on everything. Yeah. Shit happens. There's going to be a level of conflict in this coming up episode, period.
For sure.
But as I said, I'm gonna let the dice fall where they may. I'm just kind of gonna wing it.
Exactly.
Fucking roll with it.
Okay, and I'm really hoping that I can make it to my date.
Okay, so
too.
Since we're in this, which Roman, you can ask it yourself. This is a open forum.
I did, but you were gonna move on with it, and I was just
You
like,
can stop
okay,
me.
wait, hold on.
Yeah, you can stop me. Yeah. So let's start with you, Roman. What are your expectations? And let's be specific here. Let's see, what do you think is going to happen in the next session? It could be about you. It could be about Joshua. It could be about Dean. It could be about Cass. It could be about Jackson, the enemy.
Oh, I'm honestly hoping for should I just like spoil out the mission, or do they already know, or should we
No.
just like let them watch?
The objective.
I'm really hoping the objective is like a intriguing twist where we just all gasp at that, like, what? Why did that happen?
It would have to be RP, because it would have to be out of RP, because in the world we would know who that person is.
Exactly.
So,
but even then, Ecliptors kept certain things behind curtain, and it scares me. And every single time I see that smile, it makes me anxious.
yeah.
Oh, Roman, it doesn't take much for you, does it?
Dean.
You're about to talk.
Dean, what do you
I know.
expect for the next session?
Trauma.
Trauma?
Trauma.
Correct.
That's always the answer.
Correct.
That's a very good answer.
Anything specific?
Yeah.
What? Excuse me?
Also a correct answer.
You're right.
It's not
You
Dean.
guys aren't doing what I.
You're
No!
right.
It's
Thank
not.
you for
It's not
dying.
It's not Dean.
Don't worry about it. It's not Dean.
It's not
It's not
Dean.
gonna be Dean.
It's not
Are
Dean.
you killing Jackson?
No.
Yes.
Fuck no. I'm having way too much fun with this character. You kidding me?
No, we're
I'd sooner
killing.
kill Alyssa.
No, we're killing Grace.
Oh, I wouldn't do that to you.
What happened to not killing our loved ones, Dev? You at the start of this
No,
session?
no.
We're killing Layla.
My rule was that I couldn't kill
So
your
there's no
guys'
date.
loved ones. Wonderfully timed.
So
my rule that I was told is that I couldn't kill your guys' loved
Right,
ones
right,
or hurt
right.
your guys' loved ones. There ain't
Yeah.
nothing about my loved ones.
true.
Ooh.
But yeah. So death. Anyway. Cassie, what do you think is gonna happen in the next session?
It's gonna be a lot.
Specific.
It's a handle.
I'm not holding your hand anymore.
I know. I'm just thinking of words.
Sam.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of shit. Shit's gonna hit the
Specific.
fan.
Specific.
I'm not good at specifics, and you know this.
Too bad.
Get it going.
We're throwing you right into the deep end.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you are throwing me into
10
the deep
feet
end.
deep.
Damn.
Let's go.
Big
drowning.
details, plot, characters,
Swim.
story.
Swim.
That's it. Beginning, middle, end, go.
Swim.
Beginning, middle, end. Statistics. Plot.
Oh,
Yeah. Plot. What
damn it.
plot wise, what is happening?
I'm so glad you got that reference, Roman.
Love that movie.
It's like
Oh,
best
I'm so
sequel.
mad at myself because I should know everything with how much I rewatch shit. God.
1 second.
Granted that I've only gone through it once. I haven't done my million that I usually do yet by
Mhm.
now, but anyways. Shit. It's just gonna be traumatic. There's gonna be a lot.
Aside from the
worst.
things,
Anyways.
aside from everything mentioned, what is a
Mhm.
one clue word, Ecliptor, for next week's session?
How do I say this? without giving it away?
Don't.
Do it. Dude,
Nostalgia.
Just
Is
Yeah.
Olympia coming back? Is it team up?
It's Olympia.
No.
it's way too early for the team up.
I know, I was just like, what?
Okay. Nostalgia.
I love watching the gears go in his head. It's fun.
It is fun, and I gotta start turning my own gears.
Dude, I just, because as we've established numerous times, even on sessions, even during the session, me and Ecliptor are usually like here. So whatever he's thinking, I'm usually already figuring out. It takes me a little bit longer to get there because he already has it. I'm figuring it out.
Mhm.
So
I'm thinking. I thought you had the mindset of like, I already know what he's thinking. I'm already like 5-10 steps ahead.
I did that with Olympia.
You did that with Olympia.
I did that with Olympia.
I had to change it up so I wasn't guessing everything.
I did that with Olympia. I was like, crazy.
My man does not love this taste of. My man does not love the taste of suspense.
Dude, I play all of my characters with like wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
I like playing characters with intelligence, so they're constant in character. They are constantly trying to like figure everything out.
I so desperately want to take like Fate and stick all of you in like a Teen Wolf type setting. There's all just supernatural shit going around because I know damn good well Dev would just end up being the Styles of this group. And you can't even tell me otherwise.
No, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely correct. Okay, now since we are kind of also talking about it, as most of you know, this is going to be kind of like an ongoing series for us. This TTRPG thing, and we've kind of decided that Metallic Power Rangers is going to be kind of our main line. This is going to be like. This is the big thing we're going to be known for, but we're also going to expand on like other things. We're going to be playing TTRPGs of like all kinds of franchises or just like stuff we make up ourselves because we're also geeks of other things. Like as much as I would love to just do all Power Rangers, all Kamen Rider, all Super Sentai, I do love, Harry Potter. I love Star Wars. I love Yu-Gi-Oh, Avatar, Demon Slayer. I have so many other things, and so do all of these people. So we want to expand into we want to expand TTRPG. So, let me ask you. We'll go around the table. Let's do one Power Ranger team, like a motif or a theme. For a Power Ranger theme that you would want to do a TTRPG of, and then either a franchise or a theme outside of Power Rangers that you would want to do. Let's start with one that would probably be most excited about this, Ecliptor.
Oh, fuck. So for Power Rangers in general, right? I think it would be fun to see you guys do a more traditional Power Rangers motif. Okay. Right? Because we've done the unique Olympian gods one, now we've got insects. It'd be fun to kind of take you guys back and do animals, dinosaurs, cars, that kind of thing. I'm leaning more towards dinosaurs would be the thing I'm leaning more towards.
Of course. Of course.
That's just this is a thing I'm really good with. I can do it no problem.
Yeah.
But as for other, that's a toughie because there's so many things I could do.
Okay, think about that. We're gonna go to Squirrel.
Low key, I want a playing card motif.
Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Fair.
I want to do Star Wars.
You want to do Star Wars Power Rangers or?
No, just a Star Wars campaign.
Yeah, a Star Wars campaign. Okay. Roman?
Power Rangers Pirates of the Caribbean.
Crazy.
I I would actually be down for that. Low key, it would just be.
I would be down for pirates.
It would be
That'd down.
Gokaigers just without space.
Yeah.
It would be Gokaigers without all of the other powers and without space. It would just be
Specifically, I already had this like made in my head where it's just like we're all separate captains and we all find
King Odra but Gokai.
King
Got it.
Odra.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
exactly.
Say less.
Like,
Say
we're all
less. I
separate
got
captains.
you.
And
Say less.
and sorry, Dev, but I gotta say, I really want to do a Assassin's Creed TTRPG.
There's probably one out there.
If
Considering
I'm
how
ever have you guys do Assassin's Creed, I'm probably just gonna do like fucking Fate or something generic.
considering like how long, but considering how long Assassin's Creed has been going and how still popular, which shout out to y'all, one of my favorite franchises. Considering how popular Assassin's Creed is, I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't either a card game or a TTRPG of it.
I would be so down for that.
For sure. All right, Cassie, Artemis.
Considering my Power Rangers knowledge is very limited still,
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know on that
What
respect.
kind
It
but
could be anything,
Anything. What kind of motif would you
literally
want?
anything.
Fourth wing.
No.
yes.
Fourth Wing is banned.
Aww. Hunger Games.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Actually,
That's actually interesting. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that a lot, actually.
Could I make that work as a Power Rangers team though?
I mean, it's kind of already in motion.
The
from
Power
s-
Rangers
the-
would be just from like different districts.
yeah.
I'll
Ooh,
try to
that's-
think of something.
Yeah.
No, because you already have a
District
great
12
example
would
that's
be
already coming out
the
right
black
now.
suit.
Huh?
District
Hold
12
on,
would be
hold
the
on, I
Black
got you.
Ranger.
Wait.
No, hold on.
Roman,
We can't,
what were you saying?
direct rip.
I can't, and I will.
We
Anyways.
can't. We genuinely cannot.
I know we can't. I know
Roman,
we can't.
what were you saying?
What's the new Sentai that's out right now?
Go Ginger.
Go Juger.
Go Juger.
It could be.
It is kind of doing the same kind of
It
thing.
kind of, yeah, it kind of is. Mm.
But
so what?
in Power Rangers,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what other kind of thing would you be interested in? Other kind of game would you be interested in playing?
What other franchise? Or just
Lord
a
of the
theme?
Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Okay, so like classic high fantasy. I'm down.
I'm
Mhm.
telling you, we just need to do one like straight up D&D session,
I'm
Yeah,
down.
that'd be
I'm
fun.
down to run like a classic D&D
like a
style.
straight
Like,
up
I'll probably,
D&D.
Yeah, I'll probably run it in Pathfinder, admittedly, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking homebrew.
Homebrew what?
I can do a homebrew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff I run for Pathfinder and stuff is homebrew anyway. So
Oh, okay.
I myself, I think I brought this up to you guys before. I want one, kind of like animals, kind of like Dow Ranger, Wild Force, and whatnot. But it's Pokemon.
I don't know if we'd be able to pull that off legally, Dove.
We don't have to name it like the Pokemons themselves. It would just be like abundantly clear that it's like heavily inspired by by Pokemon.
I mean, if Pal World's getting sued, I mean,
You know what? Storm it.
Enough.
I can write it down, but like,
As for just like what game I would want to play, yeah, I definitely just want to do like regular ass 5e high fantasy D&D. And I want to see how Squirrel rolls without modifiers.
Great. Anyway.
Crazy. Anyways.
So, all right, Eclipter, what is your other game or theme or franchise?
y'all didn't narrow it down for me very much. I was hoping y'all might knock a couple out.
There are only 4 of us.
I know. See, now the problem with this is like my brain immediately goes to, okay, cool. I would love to. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I think this group in particular might be a fun one to do this with. Because I
What?
tried it once before and it didn't work out very well.
Call of Cthulhu?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Fuck no. No, I would love to run a or even be a part, being a part of, especially a like Digimon.
Ooh, hell yeah.
That'd probably be mine.
Okay, bet. All right, so that was our jump to that is our jump behind the morphing grid. We are going to jump into a little bit of nerd news. Obviously, the biggest one was the cast reveal for Avengers Doomsday. Absolutely slotted lists of
You
cast
bangers.
I already
Wait,
posted
a lot of which we already know, right?
Yeah. I already put I put a picture of all of the characters that have been announced, and I heard that they're still actually announcing more. So we already have Doctor Doom. That was already announced since day one. Like it's gonna be Iron Doom. It's Iron Man but Doom. It's an Elseworld for Marvel. We're gonna get Thor back. We're gonna get Captain America, Black Panther, Namor, M'Baku, which is gonna be interesting. Ant-Man, Yelena, which is Black Widow's sister, Red Guardian, Ghost from Ant-Man and Wasp, John Walker, which is the fake Captain America,
U.S. agent.
U.S. agent. I don't know who Bob is.
Bob.
It just says Bob on the picture. I don't know. It's one of the people that I didn't recognize. It's one of the cast members that I didn't recognize. But Sebastian Stan, Bucky is back. We have the new Falcon from Captain America: The Brave New World. Shang-Chi coming back, Loki coming back, and the shocker of the century, honestly. The shocker of the century was the introduction of X-Men, Sony's Pictures X-Men, into the MCU.
Patrick Stewart, Ian McClellan, Rebecca Romijn, fucking
James Marsden, Kelsey Grammer, the guy from I forgot his actor's name, but Nightcrawler, and for Gambit,
Nightcrawler's gonna be in there?
Yeah.
The fuck?
And
I would hope so if they have his mom in there.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Fuck.
And for Gambit, they're bringing back Channing Tatum. For those of you that don't know, Channing Tatum actually auditioned for Gambit for the Wolverine, the first Wolverine movie.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah. He auditioned. He auditioned for Gambit and didn't get it. So they brought him back for Deadpool and Wolverine, and now he's in the MCU officially.
Mm-hmm.
And of
he
course,
killed it.
Huh?
He fucking killed it as Gambit.
He was great. He was so good. He was so great. And of course, the Fantastic Four, since we are facing Doom, of course. So Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, The Thing, and Human Torch. So slotted casts already. Absolutely stacked.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that they were still announcing more. I think they're still reaching out to other people. So this list is probably gonna get bigger. So definitely
going to be the next Endgame style.
What's the cast for Fantastic Four?
Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards.
Vanessa Kirby is Invisible Woman.
Who
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
The guy from Stranger Things.
Yeah. Joseph Quinn.
Yeah, Joseph Quinn
is Johnny Storm. And then you've got
I don't know
Ebon
that
Moss Backrack is the Thing.
I've seen him in
I
other
might be
things.
mispronouncing that last name horribly, but
I've seen him in other things. I cannot. Yeah, I don't know his name.
They even have a casting for Galactus,
which is,
and then we have Ralph Ineson. What is his name? And then Julia Garner is going to be playing Shala Bao, aka Silver Surfer. So
Okay, good. So yeah, which to you people going insane because it's a female Silver Surfer, that's canon.
there's a female Silver Surfer.
There is this female Silver Surfer in the comics. That is absolutely canon. It is not just Silver Surfer, the one you know, is not the only herald of Galactus. He has numerous heralds. Multiple.
All of whom are known as Silver Surfer. So
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Next bit of news. We revealed last week a list of Pokemon that were going to be Mega Evolved. I just want to point out that it has been leaked that Mega Zeraora has been scrapped. So Mega Zeraora is not going to get a Mega Evolution. Next, crazy enough, this is wild. If you are a fan of anime, specifically shonen anime, specifically Dragon Ball Z, you know the tragedy, the unspoken history of Dragon Ball Evolution. You know how that goes. You know what that is, and you know how bad it is, right?
what you're going for? I fucking love this so much.
Dragon Ball Evolution has been dethroned by Snow White as the worst rated live action. That is insane to me. As someone who saw Dragon Ball Evolution and
hated it.
Absolutely. It was also around the same time I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender by M. Night Shyamalan. So that it was just like a line of terrible live action adaptations. So like, bro, right? So to have it dethroned by Snow White, how could you fuck up Snow White that badly? There's a recipe. Bro, it's crazy to me how that happened.
Like, even if you want to change things up a little bit and try and tell a more progressive story, that's fine, 100%. But when you have the star of your movie shitting on a beloved classic film, you're not going to get the ratings you want. The movie's going to tank.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Evolution spent over 14 years as IMDb's lowest rated live action adaptation, but the 2009 film has been finally dethroned by Disney's new Snow White movie. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to me. And now if you could spare us a couple of minutes, because me and Squirrel need to geek out a little bit. This weekend, we had two amazing season finales in the world of anime. Red Ranger Isekai and Solo Leveling. And the setups for next season is absolutely crazy. It's so good. Squirrel, what do you want to start off with?
I think we definitely talk about the Red Ranger Isekai right now with the lore behind Kizuna Black that we got.
Oh yeah. And then we also have the lore for Kizuna Silver.
We have lore for Kizuna Silver, and then spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, what the fuck's wrong with you?
But you need to start watching.
Now is your chance to bounce away.
Yeah, you can binge the whole season now. It's done. So
yeah, I don't have any excuse anymore.
Kizuna White.
You really
Kizuna White was such a crazy surprise.
Especially right after we see Toku use Kizuna Black, and then his stepbrother, coming in as Kizuna White,
who used to be the Bond killer. Like one of the biggest, yeah, he was one of the generals for the
Albert Killer.
And we finally figured out that, and we finally realized kind of how the Kizuna Beasts were coming to the world. They were just being whenever they were called, they just teleported there. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
And the fact that this was all happening at the same time, this was like in real time. All of those, like, these fights were going on in the other world as well as his world. So, yeah, if you're a tokusatsu fan or just like an anime fan of like a really good story, I would highly recommend it. Granted, I'll get, mind you, very comedic, very comedy heavy. So, if you're looking for a little more serious of an anime, I would go somewhere else. But it definitely has a serious undertone. This plot is very serious. The backstory is very serious, and after it's 13 episodes. Squirrel.
The Red Ranger Isekai is 13 episodes?
Is it?
Let me check.
But like after a whole season of just seeing this dude be so just like optimistic and like happy and like so gung ho, you see this like 2 episodes where he's just like
12.
Ape shit.
12 episodes. You see these last 2 episodes where there's so much depth built on him. He fell in love. He feels
With
love.
Silver.
And then his love got killed. Oh.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
it broke him, summoning forth the ultimate power. So He's in a Black is absolutely crazy how strong that armor is. And he's also come to accept that this is now his new Kizuna 5. Which is going to be interesting when Kizuna 5 finds a way to that new world. So it's going to be Kizuna 5 and his new party. This is going to be fun. But yeah, if you haven't seen Red Ranger Isekai, I need y'all need to watch it. It's a good time. It's a good fucking time.
Imagine if they pull in a Labia and they brought back like the first team and then the old team together.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said. If they brought Kizuna 5 and then brought in the other one, especially if you are a Power Rangers fan, the tropes are all there. The Sentai tropes are all there. There's cameos from all of Sentai and Kamen Rider and all of these like unknown, like not really well known tokusatsu. Agito and Gills make an appearance. He apparently Togo apparently went to school with the people from Mega Ranger.
That still blows my mind.
Go Busters is there, like Go Buster, like that.
Die Rangers are there.
Yeah, that team, that organization. What are they called? The Go Busters organization.
I don't remember.
I thought it was just the Go Busters.
But they're there because they have like the uniform and the rabbit is there, so that by canon that organization exists. So so if you're a fan, I would highly recommend it. And now we get into arguably one of the strongest characters in anime right now. One of the craziest powers in anime right now.
The fucking Aura Farmer.
Sung Jin Woo is playing. Sung Jin Woo currently is playing. I think they're setting up. I haven't seen the manga yet. So I think they're setting up for like Sung Jin Woo to actually like have trouble. And it's going to be such a good fight. The season finale took place last Friday. It came out Friday. And yeah, they succeeded in the Jeju raid. Spoilers, by the way. And they succeeded in the Jeju raid, and they and now everyone kind of knows how powerful Sung Jin Woo is, how strong his abilities are, and the army that he like runs with. His dad is still in play, like looking over stuff. There's this other person who is like a crazy man beast of like a creature and who's working with some kind of ice elf. He has his own guild now with what's his face, the weirdo with all of the armor, and that little girl that has a crush on him, which is crazy. And yeah, and it's abundantly clear that Cha also has feelings for Sung Jin Woo and is getting ready to like start leveling herself up so he can fight alongside her. So it's gonna be cool. I think it's pretty much even if you haven't seen the manga, I'm pretty sure it's determined that that's going to be the ship. It's gonna be Sung Jin Woo and Cha Hei. Squirrel, what do you have to put in for about Solo Leveling Season 2?
Dude, this whole fucking season's been just what the fuck.
I'm a be that guy and say y'all could already be done with this. You just read the manhwa.
We would still be watching the anime. That
I know you
it's
would.
like the anime is beautiful. The anime is beautifully like
Oh, yeah,
animated,
the clips I've
and
seen
the
of it
art
definitely-
is fantastic. Like I would still be watching the anime even if I read the manhwa.
Yeah, no, the clips that I've seen seem like they're pretty good, but
Yeah, this season. So like season 1 is a setup. It tells you like all the characters, like establishes the guilds, establishes the association, but season 2 is kind of where like shit starts hitting the fan. There's this whole raid going on in another island, and he's like still like leveling up through this tower to get the elixir of life to save his mom. And spoiler alert, he succeeds. He succeeds. He gets the elixir of life. He revives his mom. And yeah, it's just and his father appears. All of this like other stuff. There's like glitches to the system. You can only imagine what that means. It's gonna be fun.
Hackers.
No, I think the system's fucking with him.
Ooh.
I think the system's about to like start like messing with Sung Jin Woo specifically. And the fact that he is level 100 Shadow Monarch now. He is a perfect level Shadow Monarch. So kudos to him. So yeah, Solo Leveling Season 2 complete. If you haven't started on Solo Leveling, I would highly suggest binge watching that. You have 26 episodes, I think. And then Red Ranger Isekai, like I said, it's a little comedic, but the story itself has like serious undertones. If you are a Power Rangers fan or just a Tokusatsu fan in general, or just love a really good anime, I would highly recommend Ranger Isekai. And last but not least, the world of Lord of the Rings, the Tolkien world returns with Hunt for Gollum. A new movie set to take place. Actually, it says there are a couple of sources that say 2026, but more of the main official sources are saying 2027. But they already they've already reached out to Ian McKellen and Aragorn. What's his face?
oh god,
What's his face?
I know what his name is. It's on the tip of my tongue. Shit.
Yeah,
should know
but yeah, Gandalf and Aragorn have been reached out to reprise their roles for this new movie. Legolas, Orlando Bloom, has shown interest in reprising his role since his family is going to be heavily involved. Go on.
Viggo Mortensen.
Yes, him.
Yes, that's right.
And Gollum's actor has
Andy
also
Serkis.
is already confirmed for this movie. So this is definitely like an actual thing. So look out for it. Probably either early to mid 2027 probably is going to be your best bet. And with that, we are going to take a break. That is all the nerd news you have. If you have any more, please leave them in the comment section wherever you're watching this. But we are going to take this is going to be our long break because the rest of this Toku Talk is just going to be us geeking out. We are going to be like absolutely
we be yapping.
Yeah, we're just gonna there's no format. I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna lead conversations, but there is not gonna be any format to this. So if you are in it for the geek, you're in for a really good surprise. So we will be right back in about probably like 5-10 minutes.
Is he asleep?
Ooh, and we're back.
What's
Now, sit tight, ladies and gentlemen. This is just, again, no format. No, I will lead the questions. I will lead the conversations here and there. But this is just where we're going to straight up geek out. This is where we're going to talk about our favorite fandoms, our favorite franchises, our favorite books, animes, cartoons, movies, video games, manhwas, mangas, hell, we can even talk about the Sunday funnies if we wanted to.
We can talk about Garfield.
If we were just that deep into, if that was just like one of our fandoms, no judgment here. You know, if you're a fan, you're a fan. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things I want to. That's one thing I want to like put out there with this segment. It's just, it doesn't matter how deep you are. It doesn't matter what you're deep into. If you are a fan, as long as it's not hurting anyone, if you're a fan, you're a fan. So, yeah. Who wants to start?
I'm kind of curious. Dev, what was like the first Assassin's Creed game you played, and what kind of like led you to think? What kind of led you to saying, you know what, I can actually get into this. This is something that I just like really enjoy.
I've been playing Assassin's Creed since game 1, since Altair Ibn Lahad and the Piece of Eden and the pretty much the start of the, well, not chronologically, but the start of the Brotherhood. I started that game. It took me a while. I'm gonna be honest. It took me a while to get into Assassin's Creed because it was just like a lot of horse riding. That like the horse riding took forever, and like you would get to like a view, like the first viewpoint, and then you would like still have to horse ride to whatever city you're going to. So yeah, it took a little bit, but after just like I don't know what this says about me, but it was just like really therapeutic, just walking around killing villains.
I kind of understand that in a way in which like I started with 3, and you know what's crazy is that actually helped me through a history test during my middle school.
You'd be surprised. Listen, not everything in Assassin's Creed, in the whole franchise, not everything is correct, is historically accurate, but it gives you clues. It tells you about like historical figures. It gives you an idea, an image to like reference to. And it helped me in world history when we were talking about the Renaissance. Like we talked about Leonardo da Vinci, we talked about the Borgia, we talked about the Barbarigos, we talked about all of those noble families, and I knew all of them. And I was like, this is crazy. Anyway, but yeah,
first time, actually, yeah. To be honest, we were talking about Grant. We were talking about Grant Thomas Jefferson, and then Native American culture, and that sort of slightly helped me a bit through like the entirety of middle school, because and the American Revolution was, and the start of that whole game for 3 was amazing. and it kind of just set the bar. For me, and like witching like after that, after playing through 3, I kind of went to Brotherhood, and I fell in love with Ezio. He is fucking amazing. Like from the cinematics to his story to just like to just the entirety of the setting in Italy. It's in Italy,
Italia. Yeah.
Italia. It's so beautiful. But I'll still take Assassin's Creed 3 Hidden Blades rather than the basic Ezio Hidden Blades.
I mean, Ezio also had the hook blade.
Hey, I'll take one that can actually turn into a knife than just
Oh,
the blade itself.
yeah. But yeah, just like a side note, don't discredit like the ability of cartoons and like TV shows and stuff like that to teach you stuff about things you would learn in school. Because you know the President song from Animaniacs?
Yes.
So I was in American history in high school, and we were talking about presidents, and we were getting to like this part of American history, and he was talking about like what is the like what president had the closest like win interval out of all presidents, so much so that he only won by 1 vote. And I was like, and in the song it straight up says in the song one of the lines is Rutherford B. Hayes wins by just 1 vote. And I was able to answer that question purely by that song. So
I love when stuff like that happens.
Don't discredit the ability to learn from cartoons. So
this is why we need cartoons, man.
Exactly.
We need that entertainment, edutainment.
Exactly. Ecliptor, you want to geek out a little bit?
I think my biggest thing for me is like when you start bringing up anime, because I've been watching anime for fucking ever.
Yeah, of course.
Like before I even realized I was watching anime.
Oh yeah,
right?
that's most of America.
Right? Like I was watching like Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon and Digimon before I even knew they were anime. Yeah, what else was there? Like fighting Foodons was a thing that I was watching back in the day. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, Ultimate Muscle.
Yup. And then like Gundam was another one I was watching a lot of. G Gundam and Gundam Wing.
Hell yeah.
And like that has since evolved into like my first anime that I watched that I was like, this is anime, 100%.
Yeah.
And I knew what I was watching was Naruto.
Ooh, okay.
Which is like a solid one to jump into.
Yeah, for sure.
Plain and simple. I've actually been meaning to get caught up on Boruto for a minute just because I've been hearing it's actually really good.
It gets better. Like the issue with that though is it gets better so deep into the series. Yeah. It's not 5 episodes. It's not 10. It's deep.
I've watched well past 5 episodes. I'm like I think in the second season, quote unquote
arc.
So like I'm in it, but like I need to catch up. And I've been like keeping tabs on like the manga and stuff with that because you know I follow a couple people online who talk about it.
Okay.
And then like I know everyone and their mother who's into this anime is going to yell at me for not being caught up. I definitely catch up on One Piece.
I mean, to be fair, it's just the mountain. It's just the mountain like episodes of list that you have to catch up on to just even
some plus, bro.
To even catch up.
Yeah, no, I just finished. What arc was it? It was the Alabasta. Was the arc I just finished? A big desert town thing.
Yeah.
So that is a thing I have to deal with. I have Fairy Tail that I want to catch up with, which if you didn't know, I'm a bit of a Fairy Tail fan. Because I haven't
commitment, baby.
Fairy Tail.
After the first arc, it's just kind of hard.
Fairy Tail. I want to watch 100 Year Quest.
I heard that one is a fantastic sequel.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. So I want to watch it.
Yeah. Squirrel, do you want to geek out a bit?
Sure, what do you want to geek out about?
Since we're in it, we're talking about anime right now.
Dragon Ball Cry.
I meant about the things you like.
Oh. I like to shit on Dragon Ball.
We know.
What animes do you enjoy watching?
Not Dragon Ball.
Oh my god.
He likes Demon Slayer.
All right, Squirrel, thank you so much for
Demon
joining us
Slayer
on the
is pretty
stream.
good.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Solo Leveling's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I like Erase.
Out of it.
Erase is a good one.
Erase is good.
Erase is good.
Erase is really good. Is there anything else you would geek out for? Not anime?
Wars. Yep, Star Wars.
Go ahead, Squirrel. Talk about your love for Anakin Skywalker.
Love on that knob, bro. Raise him up.
Go for it, Squirrel. This is your moment. I'm giving you the floor.
Anakin Solos.
Oh man. All right.
Oh, Squirrel.
All right, Artemis, you want to geek out a little bit?
Let me tell you about the things no, actually. One of my favorite things, like this is really ancient because I'm just weird, but MASH. Do any of you know what that
Ooh,
is?
Yeah. The show.
Okay, that makes me
The
so
British
happy.
The British show, yeah.
What? There's a lot. No, not the British show. Wow, you don't know. I know.
MASH was
things you
originally
don't know.
British. MASH was originally a British show.
What is happening
No,
with my computer right now?
Yeah. M
dude,
M asterisk A asterisk S
Yes!
asterisk. Yeah.
I'm talking about like
Yeah,
the
it was
one that's
originally
on
British,
Disney Plus. Oh, was it? I didn't know that much. Okay, I'm not. Maybe I don't know everything about it, but oh, it is like one of my absolute favorite shows. I will watch that shit on repeat. And when I found it was streaming on Disney Plus, oh, I was like, bet,
Lovely.
absolutely bet.
Go on.
Like, oh, Hawkeye is my favorite one out of all of them. Although Radar is such a sweetheart.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it is good. It is so good. And it's like that's actually that shit just to touch on what you were talking about earlier about it helping you in school. When we started talking about the oh, what was it? The Korean War or whatever the hell it was. I literally was able to
Vietnam War?
get pull answer. No, that was Korea. MASH was
I
Korea.
thought it was Vietnam.
Okay.
I thought it was Vietnam.
Okay.
No, it's
Go
Korea.
on.
But anyways, yeah, I was able to know answers just because I had watched the show and it had made references to that specific like time spot. And I was like, oh, I know things because I watch TV and I feel so awesome. And the best part is I felt so smart because, and this doesn't happen very often for me, so you gotta give me this. One of the kids in my class at the time, she was like the smartest kid in the whole grade, and she didn't know the answer, but I did. And I just felt so awesome, and literally no one else had the answer, but I did. And I'm just like, yeah, what's up? I'm here. I'm rolling.
Nice.
It was so good. And
Nice.
then, let me tell you about Lord of the Rings. Let me grab the book set.
Eclipter.
Yeah.
Go on.
The best thing ever.
I like Lord of
And
the Rings.
then
I'm not as into it as some other people I know, but it's one of those things where like I know a good bit about it. I know like the basics. I know a little bit of the lore surrounding it. But mostly it's a lot of it is just a lot of how it informed D&D.
Fair.
You know, because like the elves and dwarves,
Yep.
from and like orcs and stuff like that they're all Tolkien-esque.
Wizard.
Halflings are just hobbits.
Yep.
Yes.
You know, there's no getting around that. You know, I think they start differing when you get into like orcs and goblins.
Yeah.
At least in later editions is when they start
Mhm.
differentiating. Ow. Sorry, new kitten.
There you go.
And like I liked the movies. I had fun watching them. You know,
I love the movies. I used to have all the extended editions.
Mm-hmm. I think my girlfriend does, or at least we know where we can watch them. But like, yeah, that just happened.
Hi,
Anyway.
Ryder.
Yeah. Like, of course, there's always the fun little trivia stuff, like, you know, Viggo Mortensen actually breaking his foot during one of the takes.
Yeah.
You know, they had the same stunt coordinator that the Star Wars prequels had.
Oh, nice.
And he's on record having said that Viggo Mortensen is the greatest swordsman he's ever worked with.
Hey.
So
That's
props
what's
to him.
up.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, it's fun stuff. I'm with Squirrel on the Star Wars fan train more than I am with Cassie on the Lord of the Rings fan train.
All right.
Yeah, this is how much of a nerd I am. I actually have the One Ring, and it glows in the dark, and it glows in the dark red.
Ooh, neato.
I know. I also have the Even
I'm
Star.
also with Sir Dev here on the Harry Potter train.
Ravenclaw, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hufflepuff.
Now,
Yeah, no, I'm a Gryffindor.
Roman, are you Hufflepuff?
No, I'm a Gryffindor.
Oh, I'm a
tracks.
Hufflepuff.
That tracks.
What do you mean that tracks? Excuse me?
It's not a bad thing.
no,
I'm a
it
Gryffindor
just
too, jackass.
no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm offended. How dare you call me down?
Anyway, now,
Wow.
What are you doing?
let's just get into a little bit of imaginizing.
Imaginizing, huh?
Imaginizing. So much imagination, I made up the word. Now,
That's what we do.
imagine you were writing an anime. Imagine you were writing an anime and you had the rights to use as your two main protagonists and one as your main antagonist. Any character from any franchise. One, who would those three characters be? And two, give me like a quick synopsis of what you think the plot would be. I will let whoever can get their ideas together start.
Hard to think when I got a cat clawing at me. Sam. Oh fuck.
Any character of any franchise. Of fiction. Of fiction.
So three characters, right?
Yep.
So two main
protagonists, one antagonist.
Mhm.
Two main protagonists. Okay.
And they're like either best friends. They're like together always. Like they're like they would like throughout the series they would be associated together, like Naruto and Sasuke. Go on, Ecliptor. You have something.
I would love to see.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's my question. If there is like another character very closely associated with them or their power, do they get to tag along?
I will let them be associated like from afar. Like they wouldn't be like. Go ahead.
Here's my thought process. I would love to see Aragon and Murtag from the Inherited Cycle, and then by extension, Saphira and Thorn, obviously tagging along with them.
Mhm.
And I would love to see how those two would handle somebody like Voldemort.
Ooh.
Because the magic systems are so vastly
Yeah.
different.
Of course. Yeah. It would be the same as Red Ranger Isekai, because like that was the whole thing with like the first episode. Like he has all of these abilities that have never been seen before in this world of elves and magic and orcs and creatures like that. And like it's all just like such a wonder to everyone. But I want to be clear. I'm not saying that these two characters have to be from the same franchise. They have to be buddy buddies. But like it could, in that anime, they would be.
Yeah, I also am just desperate to see Aragon and Murtag get back together and actually work on the same side again, because we haven't seen that since the first Aragon novel. And like the Murtag novel ended with Murtag and Thorn basically going like, "Yeah, no, we need to get a hold of Aragon."
And this is going to tell you a lot about my taste in anime characters. I would honestly love. I don't know how much they would get done. I don't know if they would be too busy brooding the whole time. But I would love just a simple, like, elemental sword anime. Like, a swordsman with, like, elemental abilities. Giyu Tomioka and Sasuke Uchiha.
That is the most brooding pair of people I could possibly imagine.
Love it.
It would just it would honestly be like the tone would so be Death Note. And I would love to see them face honestly, I would love to see them face Saber from Fate's Day.
Another brooder, huh?
She's not brooding, she just doesn't have emotions. Brooding is an emotion. Brooding is
When
an
you're
emotion.
12.
But yeah, it would just be like elements and swords. Like you only have elemental abilities if you wield a sword, and obviously Giyu would be
Sasuke
like
is building lightning.
yeah. Giyu would be water, and then like Excalibur would probably be like light.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just thought of one, which is so
just
stupid.
knowing what I know about. Here's the funny thing about that, right?
what?
You took one dude whose whole fighting style is like he imagines water, right?
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. Obviously, in this world, he would actually be able to manifest water, right? Because that's the one thing that pisses me off about Demon Slayer. And then
That it's fake.
Saber, who is like that is King Arthur.
That is King Arthur. Arthur Pendragon. Yep.
Because I know Fate's Day. I know a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely.
But and then you throw them in the ring, right?
Mhm.
With fucking Sasuke Uchiha. Which at that point I have to ask, like, what point is that Sasuke at? Like, is it like peak Sasuke from like the very end of Shippuden? Is it like Boruto Sasuke? Is it
I think
like
of Boruto's.
cheating exam Sasuke?
I think a Boruto Sasuke.
Even Boruto Sasuke is just gonna body that fucking, just gonna body the shit out of Saber. I'm sorry.
I mean,
she's getting speed blitzed.
I mean, to be fair, no. To be fair, like it would be like I'm saying, like it would be like adult Sasuke and then an adult Giyu. But I think it would just be like they would still have to level up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'd be their personalities. They would just have to go through the world. And
Yeah.
Even then, that's still Sasuke.
I know.
Man.
I
Like,
know. Which is why I would love it. Even if it's just like a 1-season anime, I would watch the shit out of that.
He would pull a Sung Jin Woo.
Probably, yeah.
He'd be like, oh, so that makes me better? Done. I'm gonna do
Say
that
less.
repeatedly until I get it done. Yep. I'm not stopping until I beat that thing.
Yeah.
Mash and Burn Dead and Saitsuma. versus the world of Monster Hunter.
Who's the enemy?
The monsters
entire-
in Monster
The
Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
So Mashal, his name is Mashal. Yeah,
Yeah, Mashal.
Mashal and Saitama.
Mhm.
Again, Saitama's just punching the shit out of things.
As well
It would be
as
it would be hysterical to watch fucking Saitama look fucking Fatalis in the face and be like, yeah, nah.
Boom.
And just pop it once on the nose and watch it blow the fuck up. But you know,
It would be
maybe.
Yeah, it would definitely be a one season episode, a one season anime. There's nothing else beyond that.
that's why I'm wondering how the hell One Punch Man went on for so long.
I have no
I'm
clue.
also-
I
Hey,
think
maybe
they developed
This man
plot
beat
at some
everyone in
point.
one
Yeah,
punch.
yeah,
What?
I don't know.
Oh, I know.
And then Mikey from Tokyo Revengers and fuck, I forgot his name. What is his name? Danganronpa fucking. Who's that?
Which
that
one?
fucking- He's in all of them. Fucking
Which one? What does he do?
white hair, army, white hair, green jacket.
I don't know Danganronpa that well.
White hair, green jacket.
Okay, you guys think of something because I'm searching it up right now.
Okay, Squirrel.
Nagito.
There you go. You got the character name.
Oh, nice.
Mikey and Nagito
Uh huh.
with Cyberpunk.
Who?
Who's the villain?
Mm,
Point is who's the villain, not the world, the villain.
I'm gonna say Johnny Silverhand.
John Wick.
John Wick, yeah.
All right, Squirrel, go ahead. What you got for me?
I can't think of anything, dude. I'm gonna be real with you.
All right, you give it a thought. Artemis? Yeah, I saw you shaking your head. You better have something. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He beat me to it.
I swear your favorite pastime is calling me out on my shit, but anyways.
At
Someone
this point,
Someone
somebody
has
has
to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That is entirely fair. I honestly don't know.
Hmm.
all right then. What about you, Dev? You got another one?
I did.
I got
Tomioka
one.
and Sasuke. Oh, another one?
I got another one.
Go for it.
Alucard, the Hunter from Vampire Hunter D, and the fucking yeah, maybe the monsters from Bloodsea. The
Who's the villain?
the main controller. No, he was the main rich guy in fucking in Bloodsea. What's his fucking name?
I'm
Low key, I would want something that's like L versus Sun. Or not L, Light versus Sun. Light would be the obvious villain.
right, of course. Obviously.
And you know, like his whole thing is trying to figure out who the fuck Sun is and like how did he all of a sudden just get all the shit? Like you should be dead, motherfucker. You know, like
Plot twist. Plot twist. It was Light who wrote Sung Jinwoo's name, and then the system revived him.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Honestly, I kind of want to go a little bit simple, and I just want. Let me put. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off with this because these enemies are constantly associated and confused for each other. Give me Yusei Fudo.
Mm-hmm.
And Lance from Pokemon. And put them in the world of Digimon.
Oh no. See, now here's the thing. Here's what's going to happen with that, right? They're both going to end up with a Dracomon partner each.
Of course.
And they're going to go through the various Dracomon evolution lines until they can DNA evolve into Examon.
Mm.
Because they're both dragon people.
And they're going to be the ones that fuse together. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be fun.
100%.
Absolutely. Now, let's let's start. Let's do a little bit of character insert.
Mm.
Given the system in that world, in the world, and your chances. Now, obviously, you would not be the main protagonist. You are not going to get those like godly powers if you go into a world of powers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, obviously understanding your chances of getting like those really strong powers. What is a world either you would love to live in or you think you would survive in? A fictional world.
I have 3 off the top of my head.
Which one? Go ahead.
The first one that I'm like, I guarantee I'll survive. I may not be, the best of the best, like whatever, but I'll do pretty well. Would be Pokemon.
Mm.
Slap me in that Pokemon world, and I'm chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Ash Ketchum, who? Anyway.
Oh yeah, we would be better than Ash Ketchum for sure.
Easy. The second one, is another one where like this one I have more of a chance to die. Like I don't expect to be all that powerful. I would be happy being like C or B rank.
Right.
But throw me in the world of Naruto, and I will be a happy camper.
Okay.
I will be a happy camper because like just even like here would be the other question, right? Do we have all of our knowledge that we've retained from this world, right? Like it's just you take us as we are now and drop us in that world. Because if so, that immediately gives me a leg up.
Sure, why not? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, at that point, I immediately have a leg up on, most of the world because I'm like, okay, cool, I know what's going on.
Okay.
Right, I know how to solve this problem that we have.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'd make a name for myself that way. The last one is probably the one that I would end up probably being the most fucked in, admittedly. Because there's no guarantee that I'd be able to even use the power system from that world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the inheritance cycle. Because I could just end up being some random dude. I may not have magic at all.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Like, sure, I'd probably want to join up with the Varden and go fight and all that fun stuff, but like, there's no guarantee I'm living through that. So.
No, that's fair. All right, Roman?
Initial D because I'm a good driver. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say initial D, One Gone Midnight, and a one that would be most fucked in would probably be
DMC.
Yeah, most likely DMC.
Yeah.
Because I ain't no damn demon.
But would you want to live in that world? That's the question.
I would love to be in Food Wars.
You know what? Fair. Absolutely fair.
If we're talking about worlds we just want to live in, I'll just take High School DxD and call it good.
High school the undead.
I was gonna say Fate because I do love Fate. I fucking love Fate, but I'm pretty sure I would die.
I frantically think you would be good in Sword Art Online.
I think all of us would be good in Sword Art
Pretty
Online,
sure.
but let's be honest, Sword Art Online is broken
That's
as
fair.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh look, here's a room that we can, go into and everything's fine. And no, look, I guess our teleport crystals don't work. Oh, fuck you.
What is that music? Where's that music coming from?
Oh no.
I would honestly not mind being just like a scout in Assassin's Creed.
Scout?
I would love to just be a part of that organization. Just to be like stealthy and like incognitus. It would just be really cool.
You'd be in your element.
Absolutely.
Oh, Goblin Hunter.
You know what?
Goblin Slayer. Or yeah.
Nah, never mind.
Really?
What?
I feel like I'd be remiss to not
Goblins?
include Fairy Tail on my list.
Oh, of course.
Mm.
Because I was also thinking Yu-Gi-Oh! I would absolutely survive
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
you destroy Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Huh.
I would definitely be like one of the best.
Hey,
No.
who?
Give me Card 5 Vanguard.
Yeah.
Give me Card 5 Vanguard. Even if I get involved with all of that like extra shit with Planet Cray, I'm down.
Right?
Like even if I'm not the best, even if I'm cannon fodder.
As long as you're better than Morikawa, you're fine.
I'm down. I'm so fucking down.
Same. I'd be down for that, right?
Um,
I think Dev and I are on the same page here, right? If we wanted to be in Yu-Gi-Oh, we'd be like, no. Stick us in New Domino City.
absolutely.
Give us a dual runner. And
Absolutely. The fate of the world is in your hands. Nah, I got writing to do, bitch. All right, Squirrel. What are 3 fictional worlds that you would want to live in? Granted, you would not be like given like the OP powers, but you would be given something. What are 3 fictional worlds that you would want to live in? What?
Oh, sorry, my brain was flashing into Fairy Tail. Ice Make.
Oh yeah.
Let me live in some Pokemon.
Yep.
Let me live in some Star Wars.
Yeah. That's a gimme too.
Which
That's,
planet would
like,
you be
just
from?
Given for him.
Low key, I'd probably be from like Dantooine.
Okay. Wait, which region of Pokemon? Ecliptor, since you said it first.
Now here's the thing: if I base it on my favorite Pokemon, it's automatically Kanto, right?
Mm.
But if I base it on just like my favorite region from like my favorite games, then it would be Kalos.
Same.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd live in some Kalos.
Same.
But low key, Galar though.
Galar? Galar is good.
good.
Galar is good. All right, what's the third world?
So do you want me to read Friday or no?
Yeah, sure. You just put it on the stove, do it.
I can't tell if you're thinking.
You said I don't get the OP powers, but like if that world came with powers, I would still have powers.
You would get
right?
something, yeah.
Yeah. Like I chose the inheritance cycle because I was like, I can get magic, sure, but like, I don't think I'm gonna be like the likelihood of me being a dragon rider is slim to none.
Obviously, I actually want to be a Power Ranger.
Fact.
True.
Shame on the rest of us for not
Let
thinking
me
about
live.
that.
Oh, that.
Let me
Oh, if he's saying
live in
that.
Mariner Bay.
Ooh.
Well,
Why?
all right.
So you can be Zero?
No, so I can be in Lightspeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
All right. Artemis.
I know one of
Definitely
them.
the Empyrean series.
Yep. There it is. I
um,
would probably put it on my list somewhere too. Maybe
I'm
not
like,
top
does it
five.
have to be a world that has powers? Because
No.
a lot of my other
No.
stuff is like,
No, just
okay,
fictional.
then Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice was an actual thing. Like,
Yeah.
I know, but something like that. I just really
so
like Pride and
Victorian.
Prejudice.
You want to be
Yes.
Victorian.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Lord of the Rings, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
And anything that lets me have my horse.
All right. Now. Let's go into some Power Ranger shit real quick. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
You get the rest of the team. The rest of the team stays the same.
Mm,
What season would you be a Power Ranger in and what color?
Ooh.
The rest of the team stays the same. And you cannot be a Six Ranger. You cannot
And
be an
are
extra
we-
Ranger.
Are we limiting to only Power Rangers, or are we going Sentai?
We can do Sentai. We can
Okay,
even do
do we
Kamen.
also
We
do-
can even do Kamen Riders because
Then
Kamen
we
Rider also
also
has suits.
do animated Sentai.
You wanna do Red Ranger
Isekai?
Isekai?
No, there's also that other one, the Madolchi one.
Oh, Madoka Magica.
No, there's a Ranger team that was Gelato 5.
Oh yeah. You okay? Which color would you be?
Oh no, I'm not saying I would join
Oh,
Gelato
yeah,
5, but I'm
yeah.
asking like
Yeah, all Sentai, all
all
Tokusatsu.
Sentai.
Yeah,
So
You know what?
including comics, including animated.
yeah.
one quick second.
And I get to be in that team any color.
Like you would be
Right.
inserted
You would play
in
somebody.
place of somebody else. Everybody else stays the same, and you would have like those characters would act the same with you. So, for example, like if you were Sky, would you get along with Jack? Because that's going to
So
be
I
your
would
partner.
take the position of that Ranger.
Yeah. Would you get along? But you because like what I'm saying is like because you know the dynamic between Jack and Sky. It's kind of like rivalry, like love hate. Jack would still be the same person and interact with you, but would that dynamic be the same? Is your question? It's the thing you had to consider, considering your personality. Give us a moment, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a deep one.
I think I know mine.
Go
I know
ahead.
mine too.
Eclipter.
I think for me personally,
Mm-hmm.
and this might just be me being petty,
Right.
and we've documented at least on this Twitch channel before my hatred of this character.
Right.
I would happily swap places on Mystic Force with Nick.
Mm.
Then they
Okay.
wouldn't have a red. Then they wouldn't have a Red Ranger that gives up at the first sign of trouble.
There you go.
And look at everybody
Okay.
like, guys, we have magic. Do something with
Do
it.
something. Yeah. Fair.
Like, hey, Korag, instead of being a dick, why don't you actually do something instead of
Okay.
standing around there brooding all the time?
Okay.
All right, let's fucking run. Let's run this shit and fucking let me whoop your ass again. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Roman.
I'm gonna say Kamen Rider Zio replacing me with the main protagonist.
You would be Hidden Naruto.
Yep.
Not
No,
0-1.
Zio.
Geo?
Geo.
Zio.
Hmm. Okay.
Yep.
And you think you can handle gays?
Yes.
Oh, the joke is right there, but I know that's not what that means.
Say it.
So we already know Roman can handle gays.
I
Not
didn't
wrong.
say it.
No, but you set me up for it.
I didn't say it.
Low key,
To be fair,
I would
I'm pretty sure it's
replace
supposed to be pronounced
Rocky.
Gates.
I would replace Rocky in any of this seasons.
Which one would you want to? I'm presuming Zio.
I'd replace him in Zio because he was such a little bitch in Zio.
He was a bitch in Mighty Morphin, too. What are you talking about?
At least he's still like. At least
something.
he wasn't like, oh, this is my chance to prove myself, head ass. Like,
Now,
shut up.
with that said,
Like, as much as hold on, before as much as we shit on Rocky, right? Rocky is a terrible ranger.
right.
In the context of like going from MMPR to Zio, like the poor guy goes from being a Red Ranger to being demoted to a blue, only to then
And you
turn
get
around and be
replaced
replaced by a
kid.
child.
Like, holy shit.
Now,
You actually got ratioed in the worst way.
now, the question becomes: obviously, you would not be the leader, right?
Mhm.
But would you be better than Adam?
Oh, but I'll be better than Rocky. That's all that fucking matters.
You know what? I'm gonna go on the same mindset as Ecliptor. We're gonna correct something.
Oh,
I'm gonna be Megaforce Red.
bad.
Hmm.
At least I know how somebody who can act.
Honestly, we just need to replace all the dudes and Pink in Megaforce, and then we have a good season.
Just replace all of us with
Wait,
Megaforce.
what's wrong with Pink? Pink's great.
Dude, I just
Pink is fine. Pink doesn't. Pink is.
I don't like her acting in Megaforce, man. Like that shit was on like everyone on Samurai type shit. Like that shit was horrible.
I'm sorry, Christina. I try to help you.
Like she's
mean,
a
it's-
sweetheart, but
We
like,
love you,
that's
Christina.
all she got. Like I think it's just that Megaforce was so bad that everyone in Megaforce
It was just like really. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It was just really
totally written
written
in poorly.
badly.
It's
It
just
was
your
terrible.
fault for landing the character.
It was written. It was written poorly. It's not your fault.
Yeah, no, the only one that was like decent acting and that I could tolerate was Megaforce Yellow, dude. Like everyone else.
Sierra
pissed me
Hannah, I
off.
love you, girl.
Everyone else just pissed me off.
Okay, now, we're gonna keep on the tokusatsu train a little bit longer.
Go for it.
In real life,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? If you could be best friends with one Power Ranger actor, whether it was a Power Ranger or a supporting character or a villain or a suit
We know
actor,
Squirrel's answer. We know Squirrel's answer.
other than Kevin Duhaney, because we know that's your number one answer. We know that's your number one answer.
And you know who his number 2 is.
Jeff Barraza.
Yeah.
Number two would be Johnny on God.
Okay, let's do top five. Let's do top five then. And we're talking about the actor. We're talking about the actors, not the characters. The actors.
Okay. Kevin Duhaney,
Uh huh.
JYB,
Uh huh.
Oh, thank you.
Brennan Mejia.
Mm.
If he was still around, JDF.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And
Andros.
ooh.
Nice.
Okay. Ecliptor, you have yours, or you have an idea of where to
I got most
start?
of them.
Okay.
I'm also in the train of if he was still around, I would happily take JDF.
Mhm. For sure.
Let's see here. I would also probably say Philip Andrews, who is Merrick from Wild Force. He just seems like a fun time. Let's go with. This is when I might lose you guys. Very specifically, I think this is when I might lose you guys. Cameron Jibo, who was
Gokai
Super Mega Force
Silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I would have to say the last two are fun, kind of fun for me. Sierra Hanna, obviously, and then Dan Southworth.
Crazy. That man would work you out
all the time. It'd be
all the fucking time, bro.
Worth it.
All right, Roman.
I only got 3 on my head.
Start with those.
Trini.
Okay.
Was she still around? Yeah.
Respect.
Dan Southworth.
Bet.
Work your
JDF.
ass out, bro.
Johnny.
JYB, of course.
And Brandon would definitely not be around me. Shen. I forgot his name.
Bane?
Zane. No, fucking Green Ranger Ninja Steel. Not Ninja Steel.
Ninja Storm. Jason Chan?
Jason Chan.
Yeah.
Cam.
Cam is the character. That's interesting. Listen, I would say JYB just because he's like cool as shit.
He is fucking amazing.
But I could not stand his stoic face. Just the fact that I can't read your emotions would give me so much anxiety.
Yep.
It would give me so much anxiety. It was like, "Are you okay? Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
No.
No, I'm telling you, dude. I'm okay. No.
Okay.
No, I could not.
I need to read your face.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not a people pleaser, but like I at least need to know like where you're at. I need to be able to understand where you're at. So no, I'm not doing that. I can't. I would love to, but I can't. I'm also gonna say Sierra Hanna because not just because Power Ranger wifey, but also like all of my interactions with her have been like amazing. She is cool as shit and so genuine.
Every interaction I've seen of hers online has been insanely positive.
The other one, John Tui.
Yeah.
Let me chill out with Home Dude, bro. Let me just vibe with this man for like a minute.
I'm almost certain that man chill like regularly when they do cons. I guarantee you that man hangs out with Kevin Dehaney and Jeff Perazzo. Him and Jeff just get blitzed.
I'm pretty sure after like at the end of the day, they're chilling in their like hotel rooms. Adam Tulane. He's so energetic and so fucking positive. I don't know if
Hunter, right?
Hunter. I don't know if I would be able to stand him every day. With that,
I would like to
the
replace
amount of that amount of positivity might kill me.
Fair enough.
He'd be like a pick-me-up friend.
Yeah,
Like, I need a pick-me-up.
No, I would like hang out with him constantly, but yeah, yeah. I'll get to you, Roman.
You're good.
I still got 3. Two. No, I'm not gonna cheat yet. I'll give you guys the opportunity. I was gonna say a Sentai, but I'm not gonna do that yet.
I'm honestly shocked
Jason Font?
No.
Aaron Cahill.
Yeah. There it is.
Again, that kind of positivity might kill me.
Yeah, you might want to.
Is she really that positive?
Dude, she's so cool. Like her,
Don't get me wrong, she seems like an absolute sweetheart.
She
like 100%.
brightens up your day. Like
I look forward to getting the opportunity to
'cause, like,
at PMC.
like you stand in that line for like ever and you're like get frustrated and it's like a bunch of people like jumped up together so you feel a little like claustrophobic. The moment you talk to her, it just feels so refreshing because she's so bright and happy. Arguably one of my favorite interactions ever.
I mean, definitely look forward to getting to see her
Absolutely.
at PMC if she shows up.
So yeah, Adam Tulane, John Tui, Sierra Hanna. I'm gonna say Brennan Mejia, though I'm letting you know, bro. I'll work out with you, but I'm not going to your level. I'm not.
I would try. I probably wouldn't be able to get there, but I would try.
Yeah, I'll give you 100% of what I got, but I'm not going to get to your level. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you know right now.
That's also part of the reason why I chose Dan, because I know Dan Southworth would just be like, nah, you're gonna do this. He's like, nah, bro, you don't got the choice anymore. You're running with the big dog now.
I'm
you know
down to
what?
get my ass beat by JYB and Dan Southworth. I'm down.
And you know what? My last one, Bridge. Because he's just as weird as Bridge. He's just as, like, genuine. I think he is Bridge.
I'm also genuinely surprised that none of us picked, like, any of the OGs.
I've heard stories about
so many stories. That's why I'm like,
from what we heard,
I've heard stories. I think the only like decent person is like JDF, JYB.
Oh yeah.
That's honestly it.
Yeah.
No offense. Sorry.
No offense. Like that's just,
The
that's
story.
what we've heard.
That's what we've heard. So,
I would like to replace my answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
And get move Jason Chan and get Monica May in there.
You whore.
Hey.
Who? Just call it the fuck out.
Clear as fucking day. I have nothing
can't blame
against
him, though.
Monica. I have
can't blame
nothing
him.
against Monica May because like I talked to her, I met her, she signed my thing, and she's amazing. She's cool as shit. But we know what you're after.
Just fucking wink at the camera. You dog. I mean, like, I gotta respect it, man.
Fair. Okay.
Gay recognizes gay, man.
All right.
I respect it.
Artemis, I know you don't know any Power Ranger actors, so any 3, maybe if you can do 5, but at least 3 actors that you would be best friends with.
Oh, you
Absolutely.
actors.
Actors and actresses in general.
Oh, what was her name?
She doesn't
was
have Power
Katniss.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Thank you, Jennifer Lawrence. Absolutely, I'd be besties with her.
J-Law is the fucking truth.
Right?
I fucking love her.
She's my spirit animal. Anyways, oh, who else would I be friends with? What's the guy who played Haymitch? I can't remember
Woody
his name for the
Harrelson.
life of me.
Woody Harrelson.
Thank
Woody
you,
Harrelson.
him. Absolutely.
Also
I
fantastic.
would adore hanging out with him. Oh, he would be a riot. Party with him? Absolutely. Shoot. If she was still around, definitely Maggie Smith. I would love to hang out with her and be besties with her.
Yeah.
Respect.
Same.
Mhm.
Mad respect.
Yeah.
One's up.
For
Yeah.
You got 2 more?
I'm just trying to think. Oh, Ian McKellen. I would love to hang out with Ian McKellen.
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Dude,
Oh,
Ian
absolutely.
McKellen is...
Fucking Gandalf, let's go.
Ian McKellen,
Yeah.
from every interview I've seen of him, that man
Is the fucking craziest son of a bitch.
He's Dude, the things he does at his age is insane.
Wild,
Right?
I would love
It's
to
just
tag along.
like it's like I hope I'm like able to do that kind of crazy shit
He's-
at that age when I get to that
right.
age.
He's going out with a bang. And
Oh,
you know
he
what?
totally is.
That funeral is going to be insane.
Wild.
That funeral's gonna be lit.
That funeral is going to be crazy. All right,
Absolutely.
one more.
Sam Worthington, Avatar.
Roman, it's my turn right now.
No, I'm just guessing.
Oh, come on. Trying to think of one more. Who is someone I've looked at and I'm just like, I'd be besties with them. I'm trying to think. I can't remember her name for the life of me, and she is not a super well-known actress, but she plays Sybil in Downton Abbey, and I absolutely adore her too.
I don't know
Don't know that
Downton
one.
Abbey. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Here, I'll have to look it up because maybe
Yeah,
you might know her for
Google,
from something
yeah.
else.
Google is your friend.
Google is
Thank
your
you.
friend.
Thank you,
And
Google,
it's
for
also
sponsoring
free.
this stream.
Now,
Jessica Brown Findlay.
Yeah, no.
it sounds familiar. I've probably seen her from
Uh-huh.
something, but I don't know. Now, what is one ability specifically from a fictional universe? Like, it has to be a reference to a fictional universe. What is one ability that you would bring into real life right now? One. Only one. You can't be like all the superpowers of Superman. No. One.
Teleportation.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, mine is easy. Water breathing. I have the sword.
Fair.
You too?
Huh?
You too?
What do you mean?
I have Tanjiro's sword too.
Oh, I have Gio's sword. Yeah.
I
I have a metal.
Nice.
Yeah, I have metal.
Yeah,
I have
I've got
a metal version and a weird and a wooden version of his sword.
Yeah,
so,
I've got a metal one for Tanjiro. Yeah.
and I have his cosplay. Say less. Give me water breathing. I'd be golden.
One ability.
One ability, and it has to be a reference to like a fictional world. You can't just say like flight. Who flight?
Give me the Flash's super speed.
Ah, dang.
You gotta eat a ton for that.
That's gonna be a
Fu-
lot.
Dude, yeah, but the Flash's super speed is a fucking yes button.
It is. It is. And yeah. Okay.
About as good as teleportation. So
Okay.
it's not instant.
So we have water breathing. We have Flash's speed. So the
Bring us some airbending.
Ooh. Who's airbend?
Aang's.
Aang's? Okay.
Fuck Korra.
Solid choice.
Hey, she tried it.
Yeah, trying was
I'm glad
good enough.
I'm glad I'm not the only Korra defender on this podcast.
The movies were good. It's just
What movies?
What movies?
Legend of Korra. Oh no, the season,
No,
the fucking
it was a series.
I'm stupid.
I'm like, what movies?
It's because I watched them nonstop. I honestly thought it was just like it was a blur.
Okay.
But that's not gonna be it. I'm gonna say Black Whip from MHA.
Which one?
Black Whip.
Black Void.
Oh. What's his name? That's Deku's new ability.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. And Artemis.
Teleportation.
From
Who's teleportation?
I have no idea. I just thought of it
No.
and I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, teleportation is a good ability, but who?
Good ability.
whose ability?
Because each teleportation like works differently. Goku's works differently from like Nightcrawler's.
Nightcrawler. I thought those are the only two people we could think of off the top of our head that teleport.
I'm surprised you guys didn't think of like the movie Put. I forgot what it's called. It's like Push or something.
Jumper.
Jumper.
Jumper,
Jumper
yes.
was its that.
starring Squirrel's boy, Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad movie, and the book is even better.
Book?
It's a book.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
called?
Roman, read.
What's it
Jumper.
called? Oh,
It's called
the
Jumper.
Now, let's get into some real shit. Who are two characters you would love to see in a climactic fight? Two characters from any franchise.
I'm sorry. What the fuck was that face, Roman? No, he had a whole tongue thing going on.
Ew.
I just saw because I have the stream up and it's a little bit behind, so I just caught it. What
I'll
the
take
That's a
hell?
it.
thinking face. That's a
happened?
thinking face, bro.
That is not your thinking face, sir. That is just I'm struggling here face.
So two characters in a massive conflict. I'm gonna say nothing because I have nothing on my mind.
So nothing changes. I think I'm gonna go with
Oh shit.
just because I think it would be the funniest fucking interaction to watch these two go at it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me fucking Dean Winchester and fucking Dante from DMC.
Oh! Dante would. Actually, you know what? I was gonna say Dante would like kill him. I don't know about that. Actually,
Nero
interesting.
versus Crowley.
Oh. See, I just had to bring up DMC and suddenly his brain clicked on. You have a one-track mind, it's fine. If it's not horny, it's DMC. We get it. I'm sorry, Roman. I've been shitting on you this whole episode.
You really have, but it's so funny.
Oh man,
I leave myself
No, I
open.
did.
I should just like.
we're gonna make a shirt. Oh shit,
Of a bear with a like painting a target on him. It's literally that.
that was me.
Get on it.
Yeah, Discord just straight up glitched.
Oof.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know.
Ooh.
Go on.
This would be a fun one to see, if only because, like, in order to even do it, you'd have to make their blade like impervious to lightsabers, right?
Right.
But I would love to see like anyone from Star Wars taking on literally anyone from Demon Slayer, because that would be a fucking feat of swordsmanship in another world.
Yes.
Like, if I had to narrow it down, right? Like, I would say, give me, fuck it, we'll go main character syndrome. Give me Anakin and fucking Tanjiro.
And we would
Ooh.
we would make their swords not impervious, but like unbreakable.
Resistant.
Yeah, resistant. And we would have to make their breathing like actual breathing.
No, fuck that. It just straight up sword fighting, because I know, because Anakin's
Interesting.
far too prideful. Anakin's far too prideful to break out force powers in a lightsaber duel.
True. True.
If
hell,
he's fighting somebody with a sword, Anakin, and like knows they can't use the force, Anakin's not touching his force. He's like, all right, cool, bet.
okay. Like Earthworld, Helsing versus Spawn. No, Alucard versus Spawn. My bad.
Oh, yeah, we knew what you meant by helping.
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Now,
A lot of chains and dogs.
what about you, Squirrel?
That's all I'm thinking.
Dude, to be honest, I'm still kind of on light versus sun.
It's a good match.
you are.
It's a good fight.
It's a good match.
It's a good fucking fight.
Who would outwit the other?
I think
Who would mind game the fuck out of the other person?
mind game,
Mind game,
Mhm.
dude.
light, for
Yeah,
sure.
I would
Light,
win the mind game fight. I don't know anything about Sun Jin Woo, but
light. I'm pretty sure light.
I have seen neither of those animes, so I'm going off of what I know about the characters.
All right. Now, since we're already deep in it, let's get horny. You have to live in that world. You have to live in the world where the character is in. Okay?
Okay.
Name a fictional character you would have as your partner.
Fuck.
Lucifer Morningstar.
That was quick.
Basic bitch ass.
No. The basic bitch answer would have been like
Zayden.
Edward or Zayden or somebody like that. Like that would have been a basic bitch answer.
Roberta from Roberta's Blood Trail from Black Lagoon.
Interesting.
You know what? I could go with the hyper horny answer, right? I could just go with the hyper horny answer that you're all expecting me to give you.
Dude, your fandoms are so vast. I can't tell which.
Well, I've
horny
already made reference to this horny answer today, and I would have just be like, all right, cool, give me Rias. We're good. We're done here. See, now the other one that would be a win-win for me in general would be like, all right, cool. Hey, my Valentine, we're gonna bounce out of here and gonna go, kick some ass.
Oh. Okay.
What is her name? I'm blanking on her name all of a sudden. I was literally talking about it.
Name a fandom. Name the fandom.
Bleach.
Rangiku?
Yeah.
It's either, Rangiku is the Soul Reaper. Orihime is Ichigo's friend.
And then
the other one that people... And then Yoruichi is another one that people sent over.
But no, I think I would... I think the relationship would be more lasting if it's Rangiku. I don't think I can last a relationship with Yoruichi.
I don't think I could either. And Orihime would just drive me crazy. I do wrong.
But that also means I'm a Soul Reaper. Which means I get a sword.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I fucking...
That's on brand.
Let's say I have Toshiro's Zanpakuto.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've got a bamboo one of his.
Squirrel.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
You can just say the Muppets and go with Miss Piggy. We know what people thinking.
That is so on brand.
The Looney Tunes. Lola Bunny's mom.
Yo, low key, give me Ramona Flowers from
Scott Pilgrim? Crazy.
Bet.
So you're going. So that means in that world, you fight the ex-boyfriends.
Time for some solo leveling.
Crazy.
Oh man.
Interesting. All right. Anyone have questions? I'm kind of running out.
I just want to know what everyone's like top 5 animes are, right?
Oh, Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, Wistoria, Wand and Sword, Irregulars at Magic High School, and only because like I literally watch this all the time, especially when I'm bored, or on High School Host Club.
Hell yeah.
It's a good fucking anime.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit what nobody says. It's a good fucking anime.
All right, Roman, what's your horny, edgy nonsense list?
Oran High School Host Club, Initial D, Black Lagoon.
Off.
I'm gonna say, Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, season 0 specifically. Okay.
And
Edgelord.
Go on.
Actually, yeah, Oran High School Host Club.
You already said Oran High School Host Club.
Oh, did I already say that? Horimiya.
Ooh, Horimiya is good.
Mm-hmm.
Horimiya is great.
Top 5?
Top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be like your top five, but just like off the top of your head. You would
top of
know
your
that.
head.
One, Number one right now is Solo Leveling, and then it goes to Erased, and then Charlotte. Noragami, and then Chaos Head.
All right, Artemis, do you have 5?
I might have like 3 or 4.
Demon
Go for it.
Slayer season 1.
Demon
Season
Slayer,
2.
all the seasons, genius. Anyways, Sword Art Online. I have watched a little bit of Fairy Tail, and I really do like it. And what else?
It's hard not to.
Hi,
like
Artemis's mom.
I was gonna wait too.
Squirrel says hi.
it.
Everyone says hi.
Well, I said it first.
It's like Squirrel says it first.
Oh, God.
Ben,
Okay.
let's go.
Crazy.
Anime, go.
Yeah, hurry up.
You got those 3? Yeah, Demon Slayer, SAO, a little bit of Fairy Tail.
Yeah. Sailor Moon.
Classic.
Tracks.
Basic
tracks.
bitch.
And the High School Host Club one.
Have you
or
seen
High
it?
School Club. It
I've
was
seen a bit, yeah.
It was on her Crunchyroll, so I would assume so. The only 2 things on the continue watching on her Crunchyroll were Demon Slayer and Oran High School Host Club. So I would assume that's there. There's a whole watch list now of like 4 or 5 things that I threw out there because I was like, I need to make sure I save those for later.
Now.
We need to educate her on.
Do I get to give mine?
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go for it.
So for me, we've got in no particular order because I can't
Of course.
rate these in any given order.
Mhm.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Of course.
Clannad.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I'm not just a shonen watcher.
Deep cut. Okay.
Oh yeah, I love Clannad. Then we go with.
Banana.
I'm gonna say specifically Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yes.
It's good.
IBO was so good. Also a J by B show. Then let's go with.
Love JYB in this house.
We do.
That
Saddam.
What else is there?
Look out for the Saddam
I think
show
I-
coming soon.
I think I have to throw Bleach in there as just one of my top 5.
Yeah.
I fucking adore Bleach. It's so much fun.
It's good. It's good.
And then I think I'm gonna go and break all of my friends' hearts, and not put Dragon Ball in here, but I'm gonna put Naruto up there as well. So 2 of the big 3.
Yeah, right.
But
Naruto. Shippuden, the OG, or
Shippuden specifically. Shippuden specifically. I meant as like a whole, like here's the whole bracket of here's Naruto, but if we're gonna get specific,
Yeah.
Shippuden.
I got one.
Go.
So, what is one weapon that is embedded to you that you would pick?
Embedded?
Yeah.
Like put in our body?
Mhm.
You want a weapon to
Like what would we get stabbed with?
Yeah. Like that is like that you would that is embraced you and you can summon out of nowhere. What would be one weapon that you can just summon?
So that's not what embedded means.
That's-
My bad.
yeah,
First of all, English.
embedded means like put into your body. Okay.
like if I had the ability to have a Keyblade, would I?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
No shit.
Say less.
I think I'm gonna I'm gonna steal a little bit of Dev's answer here and say just give me a Zanpakuto from Bleach. 100%.
Oh no, my answer is the Gashikan sword.
Yeah. I mean, you broke one, so you might as well replace it.
With the actual one.
Yeah. God, I'm just taking shots at everybody today. Jesus.
No, it's fair.
You are the DM.
You're on one.
All right, Roman.
Scythe. Chain Scythe.
Who's Scythe?
Ooh, who's?
Black Star Scythe.
Ooh! Oh! Deep! Okay. Soul Eater.
Okay. Yeah.
Crazy!
The fuck is her name?
No, it's the Meister of that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants the scythe. He wants the girl.
She wants the
Oh, just
He wants
the chain, just the
Just
chain
the weapon.
side.
Okay.
Just the weapon.
Just
the
saying,
weapon.
she is the weapon. I want to point that out.
You better
Yeah.
calm. And you saying I should calm down?
No, it's
Motherfucker, you already
because
said it.
we thought it because it was you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh,
Kind of have a
You
thing,
want to
Roman.
change an answer to Monica May. So like,
true.
fair.
All right.
To be fair,
Artemis.
But- come on. Would you not?
I honestly don't know.
Cool.
at that point, you just pick a sword from Lord of the Rings, and she's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Can I
but
have a horse?
okay. Let's get horny again.
Oh no.
Actually,
Top 3 fictional or real life hall pass.
Miss
Oh.
Merriweather!
Oh.
I saw that coming from like a mile away.
I can't blame you, man.
can you repeat the question one more time?
Top 3 fictional or real life hall pass.
It's a hall pass.
It means if you're
You
in a
can sleep with
relationship,
them.
you can sleep with them
Yeah.
without
Without any
any
consequences.
yeah. Without
Oh,
Fuck, bro.
Emma Watson, Sierra Hanna, Aaron Cahill.
Yeah, that's easy for you. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna get called out for this one. Jessica Rabbit. Basic answer. I understand. Then I'm gonna go with. Might be this. Dev might get this one. Alexandra Daddario.
Oh shit! Good call. Yeah. For sure. Absolutely.
And then, lastly, I think I'll go with. This might be another basic bitch answer, but I'll go with Kate Upton.
Simple. Love it. Good.
Simple. Yeah.
X-Men Rogue, Mystique, and Esther from Genshin Impact.
I can understand Rogue, right? I get it.
Okay.
I mean, I also understand Mystique because she could just be anyone, right? I get it.
Plus, Rebecca Romaine was a supermodel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
like my twinks.
I mean, and even then, Jennifer Lawrence also played Mystique.
true.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So which Mystique?
Fuck. God damn.
Yeah, because there's also the comics Mystique, right? Although comics Mystique is a straight up lesbian.
Yeah. she hates just like humans in general. So, well, I mean, there are some passes, but
So Rebecca Romaine or Jennifer Lawrence?
Rebecca Romaine.
Okay. Good
Just
choice.
I can respect that.
Good choice.
I can respect that.
Yeah. Squirrel.
Let me get some amethyst from rose quartz from Steven Universe.
You fucking
Fair.
fair.
You already said Miss Fairweather, so you've already got 2.
Miss Fairweather.
Mm-hmm.
Low key.
Heike.
Give me Gwen Stacy from The Amazing Spider-Man.
Shocker. No
I saw
fucking
that
way.
one coming too.
No way.
Hold on. The Amazing Spider-Man is in the live action movie with Andrew Garfield.
The live action one with Andrew Garfield. Give me some
Okay.
Emma Stone. Like, give me some Emma
Emma
Stone.
Stone. Cool. I might replace
My
Kate
last
Upton
one?
and go with Ino from Naruto.
Replace.
Low-key,
Oh, go ahead.
for my last one. Yo, on some real shit, give me Kizuna Yellow.
Y'all, I genuinely y'all need to watch this anime. This anime is fucking great.
I'm gonna watch it. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I'll have it watched.
Keys in-
I'll have
no,
the
you know
entire
what?
thing
Nah,
watched.
don't give me keys in a yellow. Give me keys in a silver.
I was gonna say Keys
Togo was
Silver.
awesome shit.
She was
He
good.
was on it.
She was good.
I promise you guys, I will have the entire show watched by next TokuTalk.
Oh shit. Okay. Next TokuTalk, Eclipser will break down his thoughts about the whole season of Red Ranger Isekai. But
So
replace
This is when the petty part of me hopes I fucking hate it.
I don't think you will.
I'm probably going to love it. But
I don't.
kind of hope I hate it.
I don't think you will. It's such a good. It's such
It's
such a homage to tokusatsu. I don't think you would. But yeah, replace Aaron Cahill by Akiza Izae.
Yeah.
What a basic bitch.
Fair. Fair.
All right, Artemis.
Your 3 hall passes, real or fictional.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We already know
Lucifer
one.
Morningstar.
Oh.
Obviously, Zayden from
Zaddy.
Mhm.
Zaddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zayden.
Jake.
Zayden again.
Edward from
Oh.
Twilight.
Actually, I don't like Edward from Twilight.
Jacob from
I'm
Twilight.
actually Team Jacob. Actually,
I'm not team anything Twilight. Ugh.
Yeah, no,
Anyways.
funny enough, out of the 2 of you guys, you're the Twilight fan.
Exactly.
All right, who's your third?
Let me get Cedric Diggory from.
So I don't hear him.
Let me get.
Can I get Grand Wizard? Can I get Grand Wizard from
From who?
Get the Monopoly Man.
Let the girl answer.
Girl, I mean, I know I like you, but come on, I have better taste than that.
Can I get Donkey Kong?
No.
Can I get Mr. Peanut from the?
Can I get Dean?
Can I get Dean? Zero. Toshiro. Dean. Oh, can I also get?
All right, last one.
Dean
Oh, what's his name? What's the actor from The Fault in Our Stars?
Oh fuck,
The
Dylan
one.
Sprouse? Oh wait, no,
No,
that's
no.
the other one.
The one who's
No,
lost
that's
is like one of the main characters from The Fault in Our Stars. It
Yeah,
was
that's
Hazel and the actor for that guy.
Yeah, I was thinking of the other movie where the girl has cancer. Sorry.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna find it.
All right. With that said, we are actually closing into the end of TokuTalk. So I'm gonna close it out with one last question.
Oh, I know this actor.
One last question.
He was in Divergent too.
Yeah,
What's
Ansel
your
Elgort.
question, Gatsa? What's your question?
If
Maybe it's a
you
talent.
if you were able to put together a successful 3-day weekend convention for any specific fandom, and it was successful, everyone knows about it, people go here all the time, it's part of the con circuit, if you're part of that fandom, you know, if you could run a 3-day weekend convention for any specific fandom, what is that fandom and where would you hold it?
Low key, because there is none that I know of that exists. Let me do a Kingdom Hearts convention. There is none that I know of.
Okay. Where?
Where would you hold it?
Disneyland.
Florida.
Low key, yeah, dude. Have like a designated part of the park.
Yeah.
Where it's the most popular Disney worlds or iconic like Kingdom Hearts worlds.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Traverse Town would be in that bitch. Twilight Town. Fucking put Mulan in that bitch.
Mhm.
You know, like
Hmm.
just every single Kingdom Hearts character just roaming around in that bitch.
But yeah, successful also means that you would be able to get guest stars from that franchise.
Dude, if I could get fucking Dylan Sprouse in that bitch, because he played Yazora in
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay, that's fair.
And then
I'm surprised you immediately go to Dylan Sprouse of all people when there's Hayden Panettiere and Haley Joel Osment and what's his dick who played Riku. That I can't remember off the top of my head.
Get fucking what's his name?
He was Zach from Zack and Cody.
But then we can get fucking Jesse McCartney who played Ventus and Roxas, and then
yeah,
dude, I'll be sad.
Yeah, I think it was Lance Bass played Sephiroth.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, and at least the first one.
Lance Bass from NSYNC.
Yes.
Crazy.
I'm not kidding.
Crazy, dude. That's wild.
It may not have been. I think it was in Kingdom Hearts. I know he played him in. I'm pretty sure. Don't correct me. Don't quote me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he played him in Advent Children.
Okay.
And he's been doing the voice for him pretty much ever since.
Okay, cool. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many people became voice actors after whatever their big claim to fame was.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Who has answers?
I have two.
Okay.
The first one, I think Roman here would appreciate. I would love to have just a whole ass Monster Hunter convention. Just a bunch of monsters. I would probably do it. Probably do it somewhere in California.
Okay. Cool.
Just like it'd probably do like a big giant outdoor thing if we can.
Mm-hmm.
Have things like people making be able to buy food like you'd see in the games, or
right.
Interviews with like voice cast and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's the usual con nonsense. Cosplayers everywhere,
of course,
because Monster Hunter is so easy. The other one is one that I think Dev would appreciate probably more than anyone else here.
Okay.
Give me a Gundam convention. Very specifically. I don't think there is one, to my knowledge.
I don't know if Gundam specific, but like builders. Like people who do
they have
model
the
toys.
Model building stuff. They have that. They have the the Gunpla World Championship every year.
Yeah.
I know that much. But like this would be specifically focused on like the anime and manga side of things. Like obviously because it's Gundam, you're gonna have a section dedicated to model building and things like that. Like maybe hold it halfway through the year so that you have like, hey, here's the winners from last year's
builders.
Gundam World Championship. Have them on display, have like tables put up where you can build things. Obviously all the vendors would just be Gundam merch and Gunpla everywhere because that's just how Gundam works.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it'd be really fun. Get to have like the English voice cast out and even the Japanese voice cast out would be fun.
Cool.
If you could get Tomino himself to show up at some point, that would be wild. Because Lord knows I'd love to sit down and talk to Kill 'Em All Tomino.
Absolutely.
But
all right.
I got two. One would be here in my home state of Texas, and it would be a Fallout. It would be a Fallout convention. Because we already have, considering the fact that we love to keep our old buildings, we have the perfect we do have like the perfect set piece design for like any abandoned or like rundown areas. And the second one would have to be specifically in Dallas, and it is cyberpunk, like a strict cyberpunk, like cyberpunk, because it is vast. It is a niche, but it is a vast niche that nobody has ever touched. That's a lot of people have touched before, but they never like expanded upon it because it can be fashion, it can be a type of story for another fandom. It can be legitimately a fashion wear for anything.
Right.
So
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Artemis.
Artemis.
Fourth wing.
Where?
Probably. Oh shoot, where would be a good place for that? As much as I hate
Assistant
Quebec, I
Chapel.
feel like Quebec would be like perfect because of the really old buildings,
Fair.
like in Quebec City. So
Nice.
yeah, that'd be like really good for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I personally think if we can get the right people, and this is a successful convention, so we probably could. If we can get the right people decorating, I think it would be absolutely beautiful if we did an Assassin's Creed convention.
Yes.
Ooh,
Please.
yeah.
I absolutely think it would be beautiful. We can get some of the like main place main like locations you would be going to, or at least like a a hideout. Like you can make it look like a hideout. Or a brother, or like one of the dungeons, or honestly, you can just make it look like Ezio's house, Mario's house.
I just know one thing that you would have to have there, right? You'd have to have like a big tall jump thing to jump off of, where you have like a crash pad that are covered in hay or like made to look like a giant hay bale.
I would probably have to do. I think I would have to do like. I would honestly probably would have to do it like. You would have to be wired.
Yeah.
Because I think people would want to like.
Oh well, yeah.
Because people and I don't
you
know.
just have motherfuckers sign a waiver.
I would probably also have them sign a waiver. I would also have them sign a waiver.
If you don't sue me, please.
I would absolutely have like the store selling like different colors of assassin armor and like the different Assassin's Creed armors. It would be cool as shit. Plus, I would love.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, but we would be well known. So, all right. And with that, just in time.
Where actually? Where?
Oh,
Oh, well, I mean, you said in certain places, but you didn't specify where.
Oh no. I said, no, I didn't say. Trying to think of like a really. Honestly, Vegas.
Fair.
I think it would be a show. I think it would like that kind of thing would absolutely be like a show.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a good fucking time. And they already have Anime Las Vegas, so we could just be but yeah. And with that, we are that is the end of TokuTalk. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the stream. We will be back every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The only thing we have set up right now is our meetup at PMC 2026, and we are already rolling with that. Oh, also, PMC is also already selling. They're selling back their gold VIP passes, and it comes with a lot of really cool stuff. Things have changed. Usually it would come with like tickets to the after party and the breakfast. Apparently you have to buy it this time, so definitely look out for that, but still absolutely worth the money that you would be getting for it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us on the stream, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
4 letters, 1 word. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so late on that. I was so.